As far as desk jobs go, working from home is one of the few truly monumental leaps forward we've taken in the right direction in the past couple of years. It comes with the comforts of not having to commute, better coffee, and not having to deal with bosses staring over your shoulder while you're doing your job. The story we're going to look at in this video is about how a certain company won't tolerate such comforts even when they concede their work to take place remotely. The daily.com has reported just this week on a TikToker who posted a video that went viral where she got her access suspended because she wasn't at her desk. And the way they found this out was because she stepped away from her laptop to take care of something in her apartment. Let's take a read. In a series of viral TikToks, a remote worker alleged that her alleged employer, an undisclosed customer service company that leads campaigns for finance technology company Klarna, spied on her through her webcam, locked her out of her computer for getting up from her desk, and suspended her for speaking out on TikTok. I think that's illegal, depending on how the contracts are phrased and local state laws work. In the first viral TikTok, which has over 410,300 views, probably more now since this article was posted on July 14th, was posted earlier in the week by TikToker Mickey J. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The worker shows her laptop screen, which is frozen, with a webcam photo of herself away from her desk in her kitchen. The message then reads, "Not at desk action applied. Please get approval from supervisor to retry." And presumably this is from the TikToker saying, "Y'all, these people done locked my computer. They done locked my computer because I was in the kitchen cooking. Bro, this is why they don't want us working from home," the TikToker says in the video. All right, let's watch the video. Let's see what this is all about.
Now, these people done locked my computer. They done locked my computer because I was in the kitchen cooking. Bro, this is why they don't want us working from home, because look at this.
That's messed up.
Now, these people done locked my...
That is messed up. And let me explain why. For starters, nobody can sit in a chair for 8 hours in a day and be expected to be fully alert. In fact, you're supposed to get out of your chair in order to stretch around, get circulation, and be a healthy person. The other reason why it's fucked up is she has to get approval from her supervisor to get back to doing her job. You shouldn't have to get approval to do your job if you already have the job. In a second video, the TikToker says she is not allowed to turn off her webcam, which monitors her and takes several pictures of her throughout the day at work. She alleges her computer is locked if she is caught getting up from her desk, using a mobile device, or having another person in the room. Let's check out this video.
Okay, y'all, so unfortunately I am not allowed to cover my camera.
Can't cover your camera.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't even have the camera plugged in. So the webcam is to take pictures of you throughout the day. If you're not at your desk, it locks your computer.
Wait, before we go on, this is draconian oppression at its maximum, at its 1984 Orwellian style oppression.
If there's somebody in the background, it locks your computer. If you have a mobile device, it locks your computer. So we're not allowed to cover it. It takes pictures of you throughout the day.
This is horrible. This is if she wasn't in customer service, she could probably afford a lawyer who will then make the argument that the company doesn't trust black people to work from home.
Unfortunately, I got up from my desk and I forgot to lock my screen, and it took a picture of me. And it literally took me like 45 minutes to get back in.
Absolutely disgusting.
Because this is happening all throughout the day, not just with me, but for other employees as well. By the way, I'm in Texas. If you know another work from home job, please DM me or post it in the comments, because
Somebody please get her another job.
Literally sick of it. So, yeah.
I would be sick of it as well. In yet another video, the TikToker says she wants to work for Klarna, a fintech company. However, in a message to the Daily Dot, she clarified she does not work directly as an employee for Klarna. Instead, she claims she works for an external customer service company which leads campaigns for Klarna. She declined to disclose the name of her employer, saying she is waiting to hear if she will be fired or not. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. You shouldn't get in trouble for leaving your machine to get food because you need food to work effectively. Do people not eat do people work on empty stomachs all day? Have you ever compared the difference in your motivation, your productivity between working on an empty stomach and working on a full one? That's ridiculous. She should get paid to make food for herself. Let's watch this video.
Girl, we literally can't see nothing. We can't see these people's social security. We can't see their text ID. The only thing we can see is their address and their email address. I work for Klarna.
Yeah.
It's like Afterpay. So I don't understand why we can't be on camera, but...
So this makes the whole thing just that much shittier, because you can sort of make the argument that if she has to deal with very sensitive information, either like healthcare information that's protected by HIPAA in the United States, or if she has to deal with top secret government stuff that requires clearance, then you can sort of make the argument that, okay, we want to take the extra security steps to make sure that nothing gets leaked out into the public. So we'll record the worker while they're logged in, with an understanding that it is to protect the information. But this is clearly not the case. This is clearly an obscene overreach into her work, and probably has nothing to do with her getting any of her tasks done. I can understand if the metrics that she is producing is not reflective of what's expected of her, but her employer does not need access to her webcam to make those decisions. Her employer does not need to know if she's making herself food so she can do her job effectively. And last but not least, she shouldn't need fucking approval from her supervisor to get back to doing the job that she was making food to do effectively. This is completely messed up. The TikToker also told the Daily Dot she was fired Thursday from her job because of what she posted to TikTok. However, in another video, Jesus Christ, there's like so many videos. So video number 4, which we'll watch in a moment, she says although she was initially fired by a human resources employee, she was shortly called into a Zoom meeting where corporate employees informed her she was instead suspended until a further investigation into her TikToks could be conducted. Wow. All right, let's check out the video and then we'll have an opinion.
Hi, you guys. So everyone is asking me for updates on what's going on with my job situation. Yeah. So I do want to go ahead and inform everyone that I was initially fired from my job because of what I posted on TikTok. I was initially fired from someone in HR.
Crazy.
And they said that the reason was because of what I posted on TikTok. So I'm like, okay, cool. Can you please send me a copy of my employee handbook?
I hope someone gets her a lawyer.
Shortly after I was fired, I got a call back asking me to join a Zoom. And I'm like, why do I have to join a Zoom if I'm fired from the job? I don't really see what we have to discuss. So
they probably realized they fucked up and they're in hot water if they actually fire her before they figure out some legal mumbo jumbo.
I joined the Zoom. When I joined the Zoom, there's 3 different people in there, like the bosses over the company. They said, hey, you're not fired. You're suspended until further notice. After we do a thorough investigation on what's going on TikTok, we'll give you a call back to let you know if you have your job or not.
Sounds legit. That is absolutely horrible. They shouldn't be taking it down this rabbit hole. It makes their company look bad. The viral videos posted by the TikToker sparked controversy in the comments section about the employee surveillance and toxic work from home environments. If there is surveillance in a work from home environment, in my opinion, it is no longer work from home. It is the office trying to infest your home. It is a infested from home environment. This level of micromanagement will keep them with a high turnover rate, one user debated. Absolutely. Girl, it's time to go, a second urged. You should always cover your camera, a third argued. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to cover my camera. If it was up to me, I wouldn't even have plugged the camera in. This next part gets interesting. In other videos, the TikToker says she has additional complaints about her workplace. She claims she wasn't warned when she accepted the job. Her pay rate would be dependent upon how many hours she works each week, and says her managers often try to argue employees work fewer hours than they did. She also complains of unprofessional language allegedly used by managers, and alleges the company does in fact have a high turnover rate. With all the surveillance going on, I am definitely not surprised. I gotta hurry up and find me another job. Only reason I took this job was because I really needed something at the time. And you know, I got a child, so I can't be BSing and stuff like that, the TikToker says in a video. The Daily Dot reached out to Klarna for comment via email, and it looks like she did. Her response reads, "Yes, I feel like everything they are doing is out of retaliation of me speaking out about how unprofessional they are. They had me going back and forth to the job because they forgot to put cords in my box and said they would only pay me 2 hours of tech time when it took 4. Then they fired me, then called back and added me to a Zoom and said, 'Oh, you are not fired, you are suspended,' and then called me yesterday and said I'm fired," she wrote in a statement. Klarna tells the Daily Dot that it's investigating this case with the contractor company that it uses for customer service. So she got fired, then unfired, but with a suspension. Then she got fired again a second time. And all of it is because of retaliation from a company that wants to micromanage their workers remotely when they're all working from home. This destroys the work from home and everything that makes it so great. Less distractions, no commute, no micromanagement. Some people clearly don't get it. Some people don't trust their workers. And when they don't trust their workers don't trust them. And thus they have a high turnover rate. It's a real shame that in this day and age, some management does not have object permanence. And with that said, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please consider subscribing, hit the bell icon so you get notified when the next video comes out. And of course, leave a comment, hit the like button. And with that, I'm out.